up, wax fans? It's Patricia, and today I'm bringing to you my candle, retail, and vendor wax empties for the past 2 months. I've been warming quite a bit of Scentsy, so some of this has been neglected, but I wanted to go through what I've been through, and that way I can recycle some of these things. So I finished up 2 candles, and the first one is from our own candle company in Vanilla Waffle Cone. Now, there's a bit of soot here, and that happened on the last burn, unfortunately. I wasn't paying attention, and the wick got a little bit out of control. Yeah, it does smell a little bit smoky here. I think this self-extinguished, so this one smelled really nice, but it's not very strong. These are light candles, but sometimes I like to light a candle to kind of supplement what I've got going. If something's wearing down, I kind of light a candle to kind of boost the scent in the area, especially at night, like say after supper, because I don't want to change my wax at that time of day. All right, I finished up a Pink Sands medium hard paraffin Yankee candle. And this one was from 2019. I really like this scent, Pink Sands. Oh, so good. If you haven't tried this, I think you can find Yankee wax melts in a lot of Walmarts down in the US, so I would definitely pick up Pink Sands and give it a try. It's a really sweet, almost like a tropical concoction. Hard to explain, but something I would pick up again. I picked these up years ago at Lawton's Drugs here in Atlantic, Canada, and now they don't sell any Yankees. The only place I can ever see a Yankee in my area is sometimes they will show up in the discount stores such as Winners and Marshalls, things like that. So that one was good, and I do use an Illuma lid with my Yankee candles. I think I'm down to 9 left. I just finished up one retail. It's a really good one though. It's Better Homes and Gardens Sugared Lavender Twist. For some stupid reason they've discontinued this, but this is an old packaging from 2018. Performed phenomenally. It reminds me a lot of the Scentsy Scent Sugar, which I have in my club. So even though this is really good, I feel like I can get something similar, and that makes me at least a little bit happy. All right, let's talk about vendor wax. We'll do American first. I finished up from Ebony Violet Breakfast Without Children. Now this one it has a coffee scent in it, but it's majority pumpkin pecan waffles. So the notes are vanilla hazelnut coffee, which I didn't get a lot of, pumpkin pecan waffles, yes, with a touch of whipped cream. Yes, I would say the whipped cream and the pumpkin pecan waffles. I'm not someone that enjoys pumpkin pecan waffles. I was hoping it would be more coffee, but I wanted to give it a try because it was a coffee scent. Now I'm going to say her wax does very, very well for me. I've never had one. I think that's a dud, so I don't think she's making wax right now. From Hayden Row, I have 2 things. I have funnel cake, and this is from a clamshell. You can see it's discolored. Some of the vanilla-based ones do that. The notes on this are fried dough, sugar, and cinnamon. This one had a lot more cinnamon than I was expecting. I don't really prefer a funnel cake with a cinnamon note, even though I love cinnamon. This one was just okay. I would definitely not repurchase this one, but it was fairly strong. Midway. I melted this on a day it said melt something from the Jersey Shore, because this reminds me of like a Midway affair, those kind of things. And Natalie is always talking about that down on the Jersey Shore. So the notes on this are candy bakery blend of toasted marshmallow, caramel, cotton candy, cannoli, Twinkies, apple, and candied strawberry. Definitely a lot of candied strawberry in here. And I would say maybe a little bit of a creamy sweetness. This was performed between light and medium, not overly strong, and I did put it in hot warmers. So it was one of those, I forget if they call them, not bars, I think they call them. All right, so I have some items from L3. I have blackberry jam butter cookies, brown sugar pound cake, and waffle cone. And this was one of those wave, oh gosh, I can't remember the name. They're very tight to fit in this bag, but I do like them because you can take them out. I think I cut them usually in 8 pieces, or you could probably cut them in 6 pieces to mimic the shape of a clamshell. So yeah, this performed just like any other blackberry jam butter cookie. That's a dominant scent, and just a tiny bit of a variation with some of those other bakery notes. I finished up cola, and I'm not sure if I've ever had a cola scent, but I did enjoy this. It was nice. I don't need to repurchase it, but I'm definitely happy to have tried it. It was about a medium. This one was really good. It's Njord. I hope I'm saying that right. I looked up the notes. It's ocean, salty sea air, and beechwood. I'm typically not a salty sea air fan, but this was really nice. It had a little bit of a perfumey freshness, and I contemplated putting this on my customs list. I am on L3 Waxy Wonders customs list. I'm really far down, and by the time she gets to me, there probably won't be any oils left, so I'll just go with the flow, I guess. I finished up 2 sugar cookies. One is from October of 22 and one is from November. And this is a traditional sugar cookie. Now, I've heard a lot of people say they don't like her sugar cookie. They prefer sugar cookie royale. I didn't have any issues with this at all, except for the fact that it probably only lasted maybe like 4 hours, and then it was really hard to smell. But I thought the smell was great, so I was pleased with that. Do I like it better than other sugar cookies? I don't know. From the Melted Mousse, I have a heart on this one, Mango Sorbet. This was so nice. I loved it. My husband loved it. I have a note here. It lasted around 9 hours in my oven layout, and my hottest of warmers. Really, really good scent for this. I would repurchase more, but I think Kay's has some that I like just as well. So from Rainbow Melts, I have Pomegranate Cider. I got this as a free sample in an order. And this has notes of hot cider with cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, pomegranate, and strawberry. You definitely got a pomegranate with a little bit of spiciness, and it was like a scary looking skull. I divided it in half and put it in 2 warmers, and I think I had something else going in another warmer to kind of supplement the room, and this was okay, not a repurchase. All right, from Sassy Girl Aroma, I have a sample in Dunk Tank, and this is from October of 2023, and I could not smell this at all, and this is the first Sassy Girl Aroma scent that I've ever had that was a dud. I don't know if it's just because it was in this particular sample cup. I had my friend Shannon look up the notes because I'm not on Facebook, so I don't know, like I can't access the group, and with Sassy Girl being down right now due to the fire. I think the notes were something like wild berry, like a vanilla cream, something about sweet dreams, and spun sugar. I could say you were sleeping during this scent because you couldn't smell anything. Yeah. All right, now from a local craft fair, I picked up something called Sun Kisses, and it's from Mystical Earth's Craftwork. I think she's from Sackville, Nova Scotia here. Now this one, I would describe it like a citrusy, grapefruit, like tangy fruit scent, and I put this in, and my husband absolutely couldn't stand this scent, and he kept saying, I thought I smelled bad, and he was smelling his armpits all day. He goes, I thought I smelled bad, and then I finally clued in, it's your wax. So he did not like that at all, and I told him, well, it's just a one-time thing, and he said that's good. So I have 2 items from Melting Memory. She's located, I think, out of maybe Toronto, Veronica here, and the first one was Dirty Vanilla, and this was gifted to me by my friend Tracy, so thank you. Dirty Vanilla, I think, is probably a vanilla with a patchouli or nag champa. It's not really my type of scent, but it performed very well especially for soy wax. This was long lasting, whereas I find a lot of soy waxes are not. This is one of my favorites. This is Birthday Cake Timbit. So if you have a Tim Hortons around you, you know what Timbits are, but if you do not have a Tim Hortons, it's kind of like a variation of Dunkin' Donuts. It's the little tiny pieces in the middle, like the little round donut holes. And birthday cake, it's just like a vanilla with a glaze, and on top of the glaze they put sprinkles. So there were sprinkles in the wax, and this smelled so good. I was loving it. So I would definitely like to pick up more at some point in the future. I'm not sure when, but this was so good. It was probably one of the highlights of the month. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I'm sorry it takes me 2 months to get through this amount. Hopefully I'll be able to put one out in another month, but at this rate, I'm probably going to go every 2 months just to make the video long enough. So I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.